this is a juicy one. Somebody just asked religion, question mark.
I actually feel cute.
I don't know how to answer this question, and that just worked for us, but that's not gonna work for everybody.
Look at all of the cute baby summer clothes.
Who makes more, me or Brian? Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited. Today we have another shop and spill. I'm answering all the questions you want answered and shopping at all of my favorite stores. Today we're actually just going to be shopping at Old Navy, which has hands down been my favorite store to buy clothing for myself, also for Brian and for the baby. Of course I have other stores I love shopping at for the baby, like Carter's is always great. Walmart secretly has so many great baby clothes, but today we're just going to be going into Old Navy. But I asked you guys if you guys had any questions you wanted answered, and so many of you guys gave so many great questions. If you've missed my other shop and spill videos, I go into tons of detail about like Brian and I's secret wedding. That was my last shop and spill, tons about that. So if you're wanting answers to those questions, I'll have my other shop and spills linked down below. But I have updates on things. I have house updates, baby updates, Brian updates. So let's go ahead and jump into the shop and spill. And if you see me chewing or if I have food in my teeth, no you don't. I'm also eating breakfast right now. Right now I'm just having one of the Starbucks, what is it? Like, I think it's called the egg white turkey bacon and cheddar sandwich. I basically live on these things, so let's get into it. Okay, first up, I got so many questions about Brynns' first birthday. People wanted to know where her birthday dress was from, how the party went, if I'm gonna be doing a video about like party planning. So Brynn, I will be doing a video, I'm hoping, a party prep video. I did film some clips and I just need to like put it all together into a video that makes sense. So hopefully that is coming very, very soon. Her birthday party dress was from actually TikTok shop, but they have an Instagram and it's called Jade's Closet. I will have it linked in the description down below. If you didn't see it, I'll put a picture right here. It was so cute. It's just like this like little tulle like mauve dress and it had like fairy wings on the back. It was absolutely perfect. We did Brynns' very first birthday and we did like the whole backdrop. My sister did the balloon arch and my mom and my sister helped out so much with the party. So if you guys are watching this, thank you so much. Truly, that backdrop was like the pinnacle of it for me, and I just was so happy with the party. Everybody had such a good time. It was all good vibes, and it was just such an amazing party, and I cried so much after. We actually are like 2.5 weeks out from the party, and we still have the backdrop up, so I'm not ready to let go. Ooh, this is a juicy one. Somebody just asked religion, question mark. I feel like this can be like a dicey question because people have like really intense opinions on religion, and I feel like, you know, some people are, you know, super open to what other people believe, whereas other people think that everybody should believe what they believe. And I guess, like, I don't know, to like wrap it up pretty simply, I grew up Catholic and Brian grew up like non-denominational Christian, and well, his parents were divorced, so I think he kind of had like half Catholic, half non-denominational. We are not currently practicing or active in any like specific religion, and we don't go to church. That doesn't mean that we like don't believe or that, you know, we're atheists or anything like that. We definitely are still trying to raise Brynn with like a really strong moral compass, and we're just kind of like navigating through that. I feel like a lot of millennials are like struggling, have that kind of like organized religion pull and struggle, because I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people in my generation are having like a faith crisis. But yeah, so I did grow up Catholic. I did like my first Holy Communion, I was baptized, I did my confirmation, all the things, but I'm just not currently active in any religion. That was a heavy one for question 2. Moving on. Someone wanted to know, have I ever met any of my followers or subscribers, and what did I think? I actually am like so lucky to meet subscribers almost every single time I am filming, and sometimes it's like people who are local and we just happen to be at the same store. Sometimes it's like people who are visiting, because of course I live in Orlando. I live really, really close to Disney, so those are the Targets that I shop at. I had another question that's like, what exact Targets do you shop at? I don't ever give out my exact locations just for my own safety. I really hope that you guys can understand that, but just know that I live really, really close to Disney, and those are the Targets that I shop at. So a lot of times I'll see people who are like here on vacations. So I get to meet subscribers all the time, and everybody's always so nice. It's so much fun. I love chatting with you guys. And sometimes like I will get to meet like people's husbands and kids. Sometimes people's kids recognize me and they're like, hey, mommy, like that's the girl from YouTube. And then like their mom will turn around and be like, oh my God. So it's always really, really fun. I love it so much. And please, if you guys ever see me, whether it be like in Target, or I've also met people like at Disney, which always feels really crazy to me because it's like so big and there's so many people. If you ever see me, please say hi. It truly makes my day. I love meeting with you guys and chatting with you guys. So if you guys ever see me out, please, please, please say hi. Next thing a lot of people wanted to know was, do we have help? Do we have a babysitter? Do we have a nanny? We don't have any family here in Florida, so that was a huge struggle. Not because like I was like, oh, I wish we had help, but it just like we didn't have like that core like village. Like of course we have a village. I have made so many mom friends. I have friends already that were moms that I'm super close to. So like we have a village and support in that way, but like they have their own lives, and you know, they can't just like drop everything to watch our baby. So relinquishing control and, you know, finding help was really, really difficult, but we do have a nanny 2 days a week for 5 hours. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you know, it can always change, but Tuesdays and Thursdays typically are the day she comes over for 5 hours. So it's really just she comes over when Brynn is napping, and then she's over for Brynn's entire wake window, and then basically I get home and she leaves when Brynn is going down for her second nap. But that is how I'm able to continue to make these videos, because it's not possible for me to film like now that Brynn is older. Like she just wants to run around at Target. She doesn't even want to be in the car anymore. She is full on sprinting and very independent and headstrong. I don't know where she gets that from, but it just wouldn't be possible like now that she's bigger, or just once I became a mom at all, for me to not have any help. So we're so lucky and so grateful that we do have help 2 days a week. You know, there's always like daycare. That's always an option, and I love that that is an option for people who feel like that's the right fit for their family. We don't personally feel like it's the right fit for our family. Honestly, I feel like I started my YouTube channel knowing that eventually I wanted to have kids, and it was my preference to be able to stay home with them. And obviously like my YouTube channel has grown, and now it's my full-time job and it provides for our family, so I want to keep doing it. But it's nice that we have the option to stay home, or for Brynn to be home. And I, like I said, love that daycare is an option. It's just not an option or right for our family. I just realized it is so dark in here. Let me open this. Oh, that's so much better. One more. Why didn't I do that the whole time? So the end of that question kind of rolls into the next question. Somebody said, I know it's far ways off, but are you guys planning on homeschooling or traditional schooling? Honestly, I don't know. The idea of like sending Brynn to school is really, really scary to me with like the current state of the world, if I'm 100% honest. It absolutely terrifies me. We do have a really long time to think about it. I do think I would absolutely love to homeschool our kids, like just through maybe elementary school, or like the first few years. I'm not 100% sure what that would look like. And honestly, we haven't not given it a ton of thought or really like talked about it. I do think that we would probably, if we can afford it, go the private school route for our family. But like I said, haven't given it a ton of thought. I would absolutely love to homeschool, like a homeschool co-op group. Those have become really popular, and there's a lot in our area, where like, you know, one day there's like, let's say 5 families in a perfect world, and one day of the week all the kids go to like one person's house, and they kind of like each take on like one subject, like one mom or one parent group or one dad, whoever is actively doing the homeschooling. And so I think that's really cool, because then the kids still get a lot of social interaction. Brynn is still going to be like heavily involved in sports. She's actually starting gymnastics, and I'm planning for her to start cheer when she is really young. So she's definitely going to not be missing out on any like social interaction regardless of which way we decide to go, but we haven't given it a ton of thought. So I really just don't know yet, and I can't say like either way. Lots of things can change between now and then. Actually, speak of the devil, my nanny just texted me. She's so nice. Brynn is asleep for like the first 2 hours that she's there, and we don't ask her to do like lots of things around the house. Like, that's not what she is there for. She does like wash Brynn's bottles, and she will like clean the counters and stuff, which is super nice. But like I said, Brynn's backdrop was still up, and I was like, oh, I think I'm finally gonna take it down. Like, I promised Brian I would pop all the balloons, and she was like, oh, I'll do it, because Brynn has only been asleep for like 45 minutes. And so she just texted me a picture. She said, done. And it's just the 3 arch pieces on the ground, and she's going to put them in the garage. So she is absolutely the best. The best, the best. So I just said, oh my God, you're the best. Thank you. I just seriously love her so much. We did like kind of interview a few people. I guess if you're like a new mom or a first time mom, it's just so hard to like relinquish control. At least it was for me. Like, I'm a helicopter mom. Like, it's fine. I'm gonna own it. I'm a helicopter mom. I am extremely controlling when it comes to Brynn. She's my baby. She's my first baby. I feel like it's completely natural. So allowing anyone to like do anything for her and like kind of release my grip a little bit was so difficult for me. And we did interview like multiple people. We had one nanny for a little bit and just realized like that wasn't the right fit for our family. And my sisters actually helped me find the one that I have now, and I absolutely love her so much. She has 3 older kids. She has 3 boys that are in like middle school and high school, and she just moved here like recently from out of state. And I just feel like it's nice because like she gets to be around a baby. She was a teacher for like 20 years, and we've noticed like huge improvements like with Brynn. Like, she's learning colors, and like these are things we work on with her as well. But like colors, Brynn knows colors. She knows animals and animal sounds. She knows tons of words. She's already walking, and for being like 12 months, we are obviously like super happy with that. And of course, every single baby grows and develops at their own rate. So like, we could have our second kid and do everything exactly the same, and they'll just be their own person. So definitely, please, please, please do not like compare what I'm saying about my 1-year-old to yours, because like I said, I can have another baby and it'll be completely different. But I just love her so much, and I could not be more appreciative. I do not worry about Brynn for 1 single second when I leave for my 5 hours of work, and I couldn't ask for more than that. Like, I just know she's in amazing hands, and we just love Miss Kim so much. Ooh, this is a juicy one. Somebody asked, who makes more, me or Brian? That's a good question. I guess I would have to say it depends when you asked. Like, over the last few years, because I've talked about this many times, that Brian and I have gone through some serious financial struggles. When we met, I was unemployed, and he was fully supporting me while I got my YouTube channel off the ground. Once my YouTube channel got off the ground, his business ended up going under because of the longness of the pandemic. And so then I was fully supporting us, and now we're both working, so we're both bringing in an income, but I make more than Brian. I mean, he still makes great money, but I do make more than Brian. Since we're talking about money, I'm going to answer another money question, and then we're going to head into Old Navy. But somebody asked, are you old money or new money? Which actually made me laugh out loud, because neither. Neither. I grew up dirt poor. My mom was a single mom of 5 kids. There's just of course a lot that I feel like I know a lot of you guys who I talk to all the time, and I feel like you guys feel like you know me, but at the end of the day, there's just so many things that we don't know about each other. But my mom was a single mom of 5 kids, and my dad was in prison for domestic violence against my mom and my older siblings for the first I did not meet my dad until I was 8 years old, okay? Just let that sink in for a second. And he was not, he did not pay child support when he did get out of prison or while he was in prison. To my knowledge, I am the youngest, so I feel like I was very, protected from a lot of it. So a lot of things that I think are my truths and not necessarily the entire truth of the situation. And I've just come to the realization that, I'm okay with my truth, and I have, worked through the trauma of my childhood and all of that. I had an amazing childhood. My siblings and my mom did such an amazing job really sheltering me from a lot of the horrible things that were happening in our family. But back to the question, old money or new money? I grew up dirt poor. My mom was a single mom of 5 kids. We had every single government assistance you could ever imagine, Social Security and food stamps and WIC and I went to like the Boys and Girls Club, and my mom would get like tickets to the aquarium or the children's museum. She would like stand outside of the library because like they would get like a certain allotment of tickets, and she would stand out like in the snow and get those tickets for free so that like on school vacations we could go and do things. So I definitely did not grow up with money. My family definitely had money. My grandfather actually started the first recycling company in Massachusetts, and they ended up selling his company to Waste Management, which is like the largest like trash company in the entire country. But my dad was like already passed away and stuff when all of that happened, so we did not get any of that money. So I'm definitely not old money. And then as far as new money, like Brian and I don't know what the term is, because I know the term like dinks, which is dual income, no kids. And obviously we have a baby, so we're not that, but like we're dual income with kids, and we both do make pretty good money. I mean, I would say like with the state of the economy, like, do we have tons of money? No. We are still renting. We cannot afford to buy a house, which we're going to get into that back when we get back from Old Navy. But just like with the way that everything is right now, like it's just not a smart decision for us to put the money that we have saved into a house. So like neither. Do we do well for ourselves? Yes. But everything is so freaking expensive, and we definitely have our moments when we struggle. We have struggled a lot in our relationship and in our marriage with money, and we are currently at like a very stable point, and we are so grateful for that, because like we know the struggle of like with my YouTube money, I only get paid once a month, and it's really hard to go 4 weeks, especially when I get paid on the 21st. So that's when my payment process is from Google, from YouTube. I get paid on the 21st, and like all the bills are due on the 1st. And so then I have 3 weeks of like, well, at the time when Brian, like when we didn't have a second income from Brian, there was like 3 weeks where we were like, oh shoot, like we just gave all the money that we had towards bills, and we're going to be eating ramen and SpaghettiOs. But hey, we had fun and we made it work. So we definitely do know money struggles, but neither. We're not old money or new money. Hopefully we will become what I would consider to be new money. Obviously, like we hope to save and invest and be able to retire someday, which like so many millennials and Gen Zs are like, I don't even think about all that. I will spiral if I think about someday like being able to retire. But anyways, let's head into Old Navy. I am truly just so excited because this really is my favorite store, like to get clothes. I gotta be honest, I'm not a tank top girly. I hate my arms, but I do think this is really, really cute. I like the ruffle, and it's just like a really nice smocked material, so it'd be really, really comfortable. It comes in like a navy floral, black, and then this really fun like summery floral. This would be so cute with jeans, like these jeans they have right here. I just think that's such a cute casual outfit. You can dress it up with like some cute shoes and a bag for spring. I love it. And these are 40% off. There's always crazy sales at Old Navy. I think this floral pattern might be one of like the family matching patterns. This is cute. It's like smocked on top. This would be really, really cute with a bump. Love this. Again, tank top, but you could easily throw a denim jacket over this if you are like me and you don't like love showing off your arms. But they have this in that same like floral black, then they have it in that navy floral, and then this really, really pretty like royal cobalt blue. That is so nice. Ooh, I like this. These leather jackets, I've been looking for a leather jacket for so long. They have this in black, it has all the nice like details, and then they also have it in brown. I wish that it had like gold zippers and hardware instead of silver. Like I think it'd be really pretty, especially the brown with gold details, but this is nice too. Okay, you might think I'm nuts, but I actually bought this dress online and I'm waiting for it to come in. It's just like a shirt dress. I actually bought it specifically for St. Patrick's Day. We always celebrate St. Patrick's Day. This year it's on a Sunday. We already have reservations to go to Raglan Road in Disney Springs. And Brynn has a really cute outfit, and Brian and I are both very, very Irish, if you did not know. So when I saw this, it's like the perfect St. Patrick's Day Kelly green. I had to have it. If you like the idea of the shirt dress, but you're not into the green, they also have it in black. I also feel like this is perfect for like the office. They have it in this really pretty blue stripe, and then they also have it in white. And it's like a nice like button-down material, and I love how is it A-line? Like it gets bigger at the bottom. And I just think it's so cute and I'm so excited to wear it. I already got like a matching headband that's gonna look so cute, but I also love the white. I like all of the colors. You guys know I love a tiered, just casual throw on spring summer dress. And they have these new ones. It's really pretty, like floral pattern. Then they also have the green. Really, really like this. It has the V-neck on the front. Does it have pockets? I think that's a pocket. It does. We have pockets, and then it also comes in this navy floral. Just super easy, lightweight. They're not gonna be see-through. Just perfect throw on and go dress for the spring and summer. I'm trying not to panic, but they have not yet brought back my favorite dress of all time. It is, I think last year was called like the slub knit tiered t-shirt dress or something. You guys know the one. I wear it all day, every day, all spring and summer for the last 2 years, and I've checked their website so many times. I check it probably every other day. I mean, I do 90% of the shopping for myself and Brynn and Brian here at Old Navy, and I do like to shop online, and they haven't brought it back yet, but I'm really trying not to panic. But if they don't bring it back, I might perish, not to be dramatic. Oh my gosh, see these like sling bags in this like puffy material? We were looking at these at Target. They are just so popular. They have them everywhere. Here they have pink, that like beach cruiser, Kelly green. They have black, blue, cream. So if you're looking, here's another option. And these are $16.99. Right now they're 30% off. They're always on sale. The color of this denim jacket is so unique. It's like a denim shacket in this really cute kind of like peachy color, and it's kind of cropped. I actually love this. I love the big pockets. If you had it like unbuttoned and rolled the sleeves, I actually think that's adorable. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, this was what I wanted to find in the store. These are the 5-inch high-waisted shorts. They come in a lot of different colors. Here's the blue, but then they have matching shirts that go with it. Like, hello. I love a matching set, and honestly, if you accessorize this with like a bag, earrings, some sunglasses, to me, this is an outfit. I actually already bought the gray shorts, so I wanted to get the gray shirt that matches. I am trying to like wear more neutrals because I feel like I feel more put together when I'm wearing neutrals, but I also really like the blue. And these are my favorite t-shirts to wear with biker shorts in the summer. These are like the oversized boyfriend fit tee. I'll have everything linked down below, but look at these fun colors. My camera can't even pick up the real color. They have it in like hot Barbie pink. That's a need. Then they also have it in this lime green, also a need. And then in this like really pretty lilac. I'm like, I feel more put together in neutrals. Me wants to buy all 4 of these t-shirts. Here are the gray shorts if you were looking. So they just match perfectly with this little gray t-shirt. And it's just like a perfect little matching set with some sandals, some sunglasses, throw your hair up in a wet bun. You're good to go for the summer. We're definitely gonna be heading into the fitting room, but I just have to try these shirts on. Another thing I've been eyeing that they actually have here in store, it's kind of like a rain jacket. It is waterproof or water resistant, and it feels pretty lightweight. It comes in this really nice brown. And then it also comes in this really nice cream. I feel like it's showing up more pink on camera. Okay, I think that looks better. I shut off my camera and then like turned it back on. I think like the pink t-shirt that I just was showing like broke my lens. But this is a super nice jacket. I also just think this is a good thing to have, especially because here in Florida, it rains every single day starting in a few months. And I'm always caught without an umbrella and or a rain jacket. And I feel like this is super nice. I really, really like that. Another thing I'm really loving are these sweaters. They have like super big holes. These are so cute to throw on with like a pair of shorts over a bathing suit. So you can kind of have like the bathing suit like peeking through. I think that's such a cute look. These come in a bunch of different colors. They have this like black and white. They have this really vibrant orange. Behind one of these, I did see like a cream color. They have black, blue, and then they also have this really nice green. So tons of colors with this, and I feel like this could be a really nice summer staple. They do also have the shorts in the fun colors. So they have white, then they have the purple. They also have the pink in the shorts. So if you want like a matching set, they have that. But then they also have sweatshirts. They have these like really nice like terry material. Also perfect to just like throw over a bathing suit for any like spring break or summer days that you might have coming up. I just love these. I love something that's cute but also comfy. I feel like I'm in the phase of my life where I am prioritizing comfort over being cute, but if you can have both, sign me up. All right, we're gonna cross over into kids, babies. I'm gonna look for all things baby Brynn.
I am unwell. Look at all of the cute baby summer clothes. Look at this jacket. Like, are you kidding? It's so cute. This like quilted jacket. Oh my goodness. And look, they have similar styles to what we're looking at over in women's, like these smock tops that have like the ruffles. Love, 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 love. This two-piece set is everything. I also love to get like basics here. So like these shorts, you can just get like bodysuits, like tank bodysuits, or, you know, short sleeve, or depending on where you live. But these are just like the perfect throw on and go shorts, and they're super affordable. I also love the ones that have the little like ruffles at the bottom. Like, adorable. They do have different materials of shorts, so these ones are like a little bit more dressy. Also like the yellow, these like really nice chambray, more of like a denim short. That's perfect. How cute would this be for St. Patrick's Day? They have a matching top. So adorable. And this is the same green as like the dress I showed. I'm also super excited to see that they're fully stocked on shoes, because that's an area where we have been struggling. So I need to maybe get her some shoes. Also excited to see these like one-piece rompers, and they do have like the 3 buttons right here. These are my favorite things to put Brynn in, these like one-piece outfits. I love the yellow. I just feel like these are so much easier for the summer, and Brynn gets very frustrated if she's wearing like a 2-piece outfit and like her belly is exposed. She will like pull at her clothes. She really doesn't like it. So I'm definitely going to be shopping all of these like one-piece outfits specifically. Like, you're kidding me with these sandals. These are just like the most adorable thing ever. Also these, I can't stop it. They are so adorable. I just need all of these. Well, Brynn needs all of them. She just needs more shoes, because we got ourselves a walking girl. These are also amazing. This is the smallest size they come in, which is a 5. And then they do have white with like a brown bottom. They have the pinks. These are like native dupes. Look at these floral ones. Oh my love, love, love. Here are the white ones I was talking about. These are over in like the baby boy clothing section, and this is where they're hiding the best shoes. So first of all, these will match with literally everything. And then these Birkenstock dupes, heck yeah, add to cart. So they have these. Look at like the brass buckles. Oh my goodness, I'm getting these. And then they also come in this dark brown color, and they come in gray. These ones have brass. This has like a graphite kind of hardware, but I'm gonna get these ones. They won't fit her yet, but they'll fit her soon, and we are gonna need these for the summer. I loved these for Brynn last summer. They're like this really nice gauzy material. Loved these for her, and they have new ones out for this year. Look at this one. It's like a groovy kind of like florally pattern with little, I cannot get that back on. It just has like little caterpillars all over it. There's another one down here, but that is adorable. They also have this like strawberry pattern. They have this hot pink. This actually matches the hot pink shirt that I have in my cart. So maybe if I get the hot pink shirt, I'll get this, and then we can be hot pink girls together. Wait, look how adorable this is. Oh, Brynn is like kind of right now in between toddler, like, you know, 2T, like going into the toddler section versus the baby section. So she's kind of in like 12 to 18 months, which they do have over here. But yeah, she's kind of like in between. She's getting bigger. Look how cute that is. Another little like romper. It has the buttons down here, which just make it super easy for diaper changes. Old Navy has the best baby clothes. Love this floral romper as well. I actually already got her the brown floral one. I ordered it online. And then here are a few more. They have like brown ribbed and this really cute like polka dot, like black and white polka dot. These 2-piece sets are also adorable. They're like a really, really light material. Perfect if you live somewhere where it's super warm. These come with the shorts. I love those, but I just think that Brynn would get frustrated by them. I love all the Old Navy rib material items. These little rompers are no exception. They have peach. They also have like a hot pink. Back there they have a nice floral pattern. They have strawberries, these really like ditzy blue flowers. I'm gonna grab this in her size. They just have all these great items. Look at this one. She lived in these last summer, so I know that I want to stock up on these before they sell out. This is like a perfect match. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, we're gonna head to the fitting room. All right, just got into the fitting room. I'm gonna try these on first because I would wear them with the black biker shorts I have on today. But I got the pink and I got the green, and then I have a few like tennis skirts I want to try on. We're going to a golf tournament, and I don't know, I feel like this is a style like I can't wear, but no one told me I can't. I just feel like I can't. So today we're gonna conquer that fear. I have two different styles, and then I have the set that I already have in gray in black, and I want to try on the medium shorts because I had gotten the large. They fit, they're super comfortable, but I think they're like a little bit too oversized. So we're gonna try on all these. I mean, it's so bright, it's so fun. I am gonna get this because I'm gonna get the like matching one piece for Brynn, and I really like to match her, and this is like such an easy way to do it, and this is so comfortable. This is an outfit I would definitely wear to like the Disney parks, and her romper would be super comfortable and light for her to wear to the park. So this is a win. Now we're gonna try on the green. Okay, here is like the bright yellowy green. Both of these colors make me feel so tan, which I love. I don't think there was like anything for Brynn in this color, but I do like this color on me, so I might grab this one too. I need to check the online price. My Old Navy is really good, and they'll price match to the website, which is typically cheaper than the in-store price. But I might get this one too. These t-shirts are just so comfortable, and I wear the ones I already have so much. So I'd like to get some like springier colors. Okay, here is the first tennis skirt, and I really, really like the idea of a tennis skirt. It's like too tight through my midsection. I am currently on a weight loss journey, so I actually feel pretty cute in this outfit. If you don't think I look cute, mind your business. But I actually don't hate it, but I don't think this is like the right one. It's like a little bit too big in the waist, but too tight through the midsection. But I actually think it looked kind of cute. Okay, here's the second one. It's very similar to the first one, just like a little bit flowy. They both have the shorts underneath, and these ones, the shorts don't have like a pocket for your phone. Do they on this side? Oh, they do on this side. Okay, so just like one side pocket. Again though, I am like surprised how cute I feel in these. I just have it on with like a black t-shirt that I had grabbed. I don't really know what I would do for the top, but I like this one maybe. Do I like the other one more? I don't know. I actually feel cute. Look at me. Guys, try on the thing that you think you can't wear because you might be pleasantly surprised. And then these are just like the black t-shirt with the black shorts. The mediums definitely fit way better, so I'm gonna get the mediums in the black, and then I'm also gonna pick up the mediums in the gray. I already wore the large. They're just like more of like a comfy set, but this is such a cute, easy set. Throw on some cute shoes, do your hair, throw on your bag, and you're ready to go.
All right, so that is everything new at Old Navy. I did get the 2 rompers for Brynn, 2 pairs of shoes for her, 2 pairs of like sandals, because she has a couple pairs of like sneakers, but it's already starting to get super hot here in Florida. Probably couldn't tell by my sweatshirt because today it's like weirdly gloomy and rainy, but I did pick up those items for her. And then I got the like shirt and like terry shorts set in gray. I had to get a new size because I ordered it too big online, but I'm gonna keep it just because I am obviously hoping to have more kids, and I feel like it'll be nice to have that in a bigger size. And then I also picked it up in black, and then I did get the matching pink shirt because it matched the romper that I got for Brynn, and it's just like fun. I could just see us like wearing that to the parks or whatever. So that is what I picked up from Old Navy. Jumping back into the questions, somebody asked, are you getting enough sleep since having sweet Brynn? If not, how are you so productive? And thank you so much for thinking that I'm so productive, but I definitely spend more time than I'd like to admit what I like to call doom scrolling and just like unproductively scrolling on my phone. I'm trying to be better about it because it's very unfulfilling, and then I get super frustrated with myself that like during her nap, like I spent 2 hours like doing literally nothing scrolling on TikTok when I could have been like doing things around the house. So I'm trying to be better about that, but thank you so much. We are super lucky because Brynn has always just naturally been a really great sleeper. we did implement like a very rigid schedule and routine with her, like basically since the day she was born. I know that some people will not agree with that. Some people say like, you can't put a newborn on a schedule. And to that I say, watch me, because I did it with Brynn, and we will do exactly what we did with Brynn with all of our future babies. At least we'll try to do the same thing. Brynn has been sleeping through the night since she was 7 weeks old. Is every single day perfect? No, especially with sleep regressions and teething, and when she goes to the doctors and gets vaccines, or if she's sick, like it's not perfect. But for the majority of the time, she does sleep through the night, and obviously getting enough sleep is crucial for all of us and our productivity, and you know, being able to have a good day or get stuff done during the day. So super grateful that Brynn has been sleeping through the night since she was 7 weeks old. I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that she drank exclusively formula since she was born, just because I knew how much she was getting. I was able to make sure that she was getting her calories. Brynn never had that like dip after she was born where she like lost weight. So when we went to her like 2-month pediatrician appointment, he was like, just see how long you can go. You know, if she wants to wake up at like 5 a.m. and have her first bottle then that's fine. But like, she doesn't need to be eating overnight anymore since she was just like very steadily gaining. And that just worked for us, but that's not going to work for everybody. But because I knew that she was getting all of her calories in during the day, and I made sure she was getting all of her calories in during the day, she was able to sleep through the night. The next question is there any big purchase that you've made that Brian is not a fan of? I don't know. I feel like if you asked him, he'd be like, I didn't really like this. But I do run everything by him before I like make those big purchases. Brian likes to be involved in like the home decorating process, and he likes being involved in especially like the big decisions, like in the office, the sideboard and the desk. Like those were really large purchases, and I didn't want to make those without his like consent and make sure that he liked them. So I'm sure if I asked him, there would be a few things, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that he like literally just does not like. I don't think there's anything, honestly. I feel like I always run all of the big purchases past him to make sure that we're like on the same page about them. And sometimes he like doesn't see the vision, and I'm like, just trust me. And then he's like, oh, okay, I see it now. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Next question is, how far in advance do you film? And did you film Bryn's party decor? Okay, so I already answered that. So yes, I did film that. I'm hoping to put it together for a like party prep video. And how far in advance do I film? It really just depends. I like every month like to sit down and like write out like a tentative schedule, but it changes constantly. For instance, like these shop and spill videos, I always get really excited about them. So I will like tend to push other videos I've already filmed to the side so that I can, my car's like, I'm gonna shut down. I will push, like, if I'm really excited about a video, like push other ones back to put like another one in front of it. But I typically film like a week in advance, I would say, is what I try to do. Like I try to, especially because I put out so many videos, it really stresses me out if I'm like not at least a little bit ahead. So I try to film like a week to a week and a half in advance. Someone asked how I envision my channel in 5 years, and honestly, like exactly the way that it is now. I wouldn't change anything about it. I love that I get to do what I love, which is like going into all the stores, seeing what's new, showing you all what's new, and giving you like little glimpses of me. So, and like being able to talk with you guys like in these shop and spill videos, while still maintaining like the privacy of my family and my daughter. So honestly, I feel like exactly the way that it is now. I don't know if it will actually be, but that's kind of like how I envision it. Like I just can't picture it being any different. Like of course it will evolve over time, but if I could have it my way, I would want it to be pretty much exactly the same way that it is now. I'm really happy with my channel. I'm really happy with the way that things are going. I really love like the cadence of my videos. I think it's so fun and like exciting to show what's new in the store, especially with like all the different little holidays. And yeah, I don't know. I just love it so much. Like I don't want it to change. This is a good question, and hopefully I can offer some advice. Someone said, any advice for a small business to get their product into the hands of influencers? And this I feel like can just be like really tricky, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of expectation that, I don't know how to answer this question. I feel like my best advice would be, if you can, to send your items in people's P.O. boxes without any expectation, or if they have a PO box, you could ask them if they have a PO box, just like with no expectation that they'll post it. So I feel like you have to be okay with the fact that like they might not post it. I always try to post like what I get in my PO box, especially like from a small business and stuff. Like I love being able to like help you guys out when I can, but it's hard because then I feel like it can kind of like spiral out of control. So my best piece of advice would be, if you have favorite creators, you can message them and say like, hey, do you have a PO box? Like I have a small business and I think that you might like my products, and like I would just love to send it to you, like, you know, no strings attached. And I feel like when you take the pressure off of it, like people are more likely to like, you know, want to like talk about it, especially if they use the product and they like it once they like receive it. But also know that like you could send stuff and like not ever like hear anything about it. So I feel like it, like you have to go into it with the right mindset as well. That's my best advice. Unless you have like a marketing budget, because a lot of creators, they do like, you know, when they work with brands, like they make money off of that, and so they have to be really selective about what projects they take on, because like I don't want to be doing way too many like sponsored videos. It's like a very delicate balance of like, I want to work with the brands that I love so that you guys can learn about their products, and also it is like a stream of income and revenue for me, but I don't want to push too many, because then like that's like not cool either. So it's a very delicate balance. I feel like you have to go into it with the right mindset, but I would probably start there, like messaging your favorite creators and asking if they have a PO box, and just like letting them know that you have a small business and you think that they might like your products, but no strings attached is my advice. I don't know if that's right or wrong or what you wanted to hear. But that's what I would probably do if I was in your shoes. I'm going to jump into a few like rapid fire questions that I have answered on other shop and spills. So a few people actually asked, have you guys ever thought about moving out of Florida one day, or would you ever consider moving out of Florida? No, we love Florida. This is our home. There's so much to do here. We feel like Orlando is a really great place to raise kids. So no, we would never move out of Florida. Someone said, what clothes have been your favorite for Brynn for the summer? I love one-piece outfits like I was talking about in Old Navy. I just think Brynn prefers them. I think they're easier for like diaper changes, and they're not going to be able to like pull them on or off. So I just always am looking for like little rompers and jumpsuits. So that's what I like for Brynn. And then on like, you know, I can also do like a onesie and a pair of shorts, but it's just so hot here in Florida that I try to do like as minimal layers as possible. Next question is, what is your favorite thing that Brynn does? Oh my gosh, it like changes all the time. Right now, we have these like big pictures in our hallway. If you guys saw my like how to make your home look expensive on a budget video, we hung 3 pictures from Brynn's newborn session. And when we go down the hallway, she loves to stop and look at the baby, and she goes, baby, baby, mama, dada, baby, and like loves to like, I mean, it's her, but, you know, to her, she's like, oh, she loves her baby. So I love that about her. She also is like very, you know, vocal, and she loves saying yeah. And so even if she's mad, she'll go, yeah, yeah, like just in a different tone, like doesn't understand. Well, now she says no as well, but we're trying to limit that. But she's just so vocal, and I just love talking with her. She's trying to repeat every single thing that we say, and I just think that she's like the cutest thing ever. Any advice for somebody who wants to start their own YouTube channel? Just start. Just start and post videos, and keep posting videos even if you feel like nobody is watching. That's definitely my best piece of advice. That's what I always tell everybody. Just start, be consistent, and eventually you'll find your way and what you want to do. I would also say it's fine to like take inspiration from people, but people watch certain creators for very specific reasons. So like I know that people like my videos because they like that I talk through the products while I'm actually in the store, whereas some people are like, I wish you would just stop talking and put music over it. But there's tons of creators who already do that, and I know that those people who don't like as much talking as I do in my videos, they like those people. So eventually you'll find your way. I feel like it's fine to like get inspiration from people, but definitely try to find like what is exactly your thing, and then you will, you know, as you continue to make content, like start to see it grow. But keep making videos even when you feel like nobody is watching. Next up, does Brynn watch the Disney fireworks from her window? She can see the Disney fireworks from her window, and sometimes, depending on what time they go on, now that we're getting more into like the summer, which I know people are like, the summer. I live in Florida, okay? So to me, like, summer's almost here because it's starting to be really hot outside. Now that it's going to be darker, or be getting darker later, she'll already be asleep. But it was nice when it was like daylight savings or whatever, and it would get dark really early because as she was going down to bed, we could show her the fireworks. We could like turn off the light and show her the fireworks, and she always thinks that they are so cool. Oh, this is a good one. Someone said, can you tell us about your nails? They're always so pretty. So I have, I get dip powder nails. So right now I have these like little daisies that I got for Brynns' birthday. But these are my natural nails. I don't have acrylics unless one breaks, and then she'll like put an acrylic on just so that they're like all the same length. But these are my natural nails. I do dip powder nails, and they just work better for me. I feel like either gel or dip works better for you. But for me, the gel just like peels off on the bottom, and then like my hair would get stuck, and I just absolutely hated it. So I definitely prefer dip powder nails. Someone asked what shows we are watching. So we're watching Love is Blind. We also watch The Bachelor. We're trying to watch Traitors. We I love reality shows, but like shows like Traitors or The Trust on Netflix, like I really love stuff like that. The Mole on Netflix is really good if you haven't seen that. What else are we watching? We're always watching Naked and Afraid. Brian loves that show, and it's really easy for me to get into it as well. What else? Brian just watched the new like Last Airbender. Oh, sorry, I have the hiccups. The Last Airbender show, so he's watching that. But I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. But right now we're like super into Love is Blind. So every Wednesday, that's where you can find us, is on the couch watching Love is Blind. What was my job before I started YouTube? I was a Disney cast member, so that's actually why I moved to Florida. I moved to Florida to work for Disney. I love Disney so much, and I loved working at Disney. I lost my job in COVID, so they let go of like 80% of their frontline cast members, which I was one of those, so I got let go with the pandemic. But that's okay, because I started my YouTube channel, and I would not be where I was today. I wouldn't have even met Brian if the pandemic didn't happen, so I would not change one single thing. But yeah, before I was a YouTuber, I was a cast member at Disney. I worked in operations in food and beverage, so many different roles within food and beverage. I've done everything. I've been a seater, I've been a server, I've been a manager at a ton of different locations and restaurants in the parks and in the resorts, and it was super fun. And sometimes I miss it, but most of the time I just love being a guest. Another quick question, somebody said, I see your doggies in your videos, but I don't know anything about them. How are they? So we have 2 dogs. We did have 3 dogs. One of our dogs sadly passed away in June, which I'm not even going to get into because she was my whole heart and soul, and I still miss her so much and cry about her being gone like every single week. But we have 2 dogs. We have a pit bull and a Pomeranian, and their names are Padme and Wyatt, and they are just the cutest ever. We love them so much, and Bryn loves having them around as well. So those are our 2 doggies. They're both older. They're both 13, which gives me a ton of anxiety, but they're both super healthy. They're both super healthy and happy, and that's all we can ask for. And then the last 2 things I want to talk about, the first one was I got a ton of questions if we are still planning to build, or if we're buying a house, if we're building a house, what's going on with all that. So that's kind of on pause for right now. We actually did just sign another year lease at our house. Either way, if we had signed to build, we would have been signing another year lease because it takes a really long time to build. We do still want to build. That, at least that's my preference. Brian is kind of like indifferent. I feel like he really wants to stay in the neighborhood that we're currently in because we love our neighborhood so much, and Brian just doesn't want to move from it. But we're both still really open to building. But what happened was the lot is still not available. When did I start talking about this? September, October, maybe even August. The lot is still not available. They only opened 2 lots, and it started at like 2 lots every month. And it started at like lot number 70 maybe, and we wanted a lot in the 90s. And I thought they were supposed to become available this month, but we had already made the decision that we were going to say that we weren't interested anymore. But I haven't gotten any text messages, and me and the sales agent are like this. But the reason why we had already decided that we weren't going to do it anymore was because even though the lot that we wanted wasn't available, even though we knew what house we wanted, the base price of the house has gone up over $100,000 in the last 5 or 6 months. And I just really worry that the house would not appraise. And if your house doesn't appraise, you have to come up with the difference. And so that just made me really, really nervous. And also just put a bad taste in my mouth, because if we had just been able to lock in that price while we waited for the lot, we would have been extremely gung-ho about it. But because we're forced to wait, or forced to buy a lot that we're not happy with when we plan on staying there. Like, this is like our very long-term forever home. We were not down with going into a lot that we didn't want. We were open to like several lots, but they were all on this side and they started up on this corner. So picture it being like a U. We wanted a house on this side because it's a conservation area behind, and we didn't want our yard to back up to anybody else's. So we were having to wait for these lots, and these ones are only opening up very, very slowly, 2 at a time. So if we were able to lock into the price, I think that we would have gone for it. But it just kind of put a bad taste in our mouths that we're stuck either getting a lot that we don't want to lock in the price of the house, or waiting for the lot that we want, which, in the long term is going to be the better choice, while the price just goes up, 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 up. So we are not currently building. There are some things in the works. We might be moving this year. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. We would be moving into another rental, but more on that later because it's very up in the air right now. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we might be moving sometime this year. We might be transferring our lease. So we'll see. I don't know yet. Hopefully in the next month or so, I'll know more about that. But there are potential things in the works. Our house does work for us, for another year or so probably. I am not pregnant. I would love to be pregnant. I am hoping to be pregnant sometime this year and have a baby early next year or later this year. That would be the dream. And our house will work with another baby, but after that we will have outgrown it. I don't love the idea of not having a guest space because we don't have any family that lives here and we have tons of guests. So that's not ideal, but technically we can make our house that we live in now work with another baby. So that's why we signed another year lease, and we're hoping at the end of this lease, so around this time next year, we're either locked in to build or we're buying. So buying a house and moving into a house that will fit us for a super long time. So that's kind of the plan. So more projects to come in the house that we're in. I really want to do something with the bathrooms. We've never done anything with the bathrooms, and our master bedroom still needs to get done. And then of course, if I get pregnant, we'll have another nursery makeover. So definitely more projects in the works. But yeah, and then I guess lastly, just to touch on baby tings. Like I said, not pregnant, would love to be. If you've seen some of my other shop and spills, you kind of know what's going on with that. I got diagnosed with secondary infertility and decided that I needed to take a break for my own mental health. I just wanted to get myself in a great place, mentally and physically. I wanted to try to lose some of the baby weight, which I have been on a little bit of a weight loss journey, and it's been going really well. I'm doing a challenge at my gym, and it's been so fun, and that ends in 2.5 weeks, and I have a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks. So really looking forward to that, getting more info. We will be starting with fertility treatments, and everybody just send all your good thoughts, vibes, and prayers for baby Joyce number 2. I'm really hoping that we will be able to give Brynn a sibling. I don't want to get too much into it because I've been very emo this week and very, very sensitive. It's a very sensitive subject for me these days. I feel like so many people are announcing their pregnancies, and if you are in a season of waiting and seeing all those pregnancy announcements has been, kind of upsetting to you, just know that you are not alone. I am with you, and it doesn't mean that I'm not happy for those people. I'm so happy for everybody, but I'm just sad for me because I really, 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 really want to give Brynn a sibling, and it just hasn't happened yet, but it will. So we're staying positive, but that is it for this shop and spill. I really hope that you guys loved it. If you guys did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for being here and for shopping with me today and every day. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.